Thank you so much for inviting me to be part of your commencement. It's such an honor to be here to celebrate this important milestone moment with all of you. I'm so deeply honored to receive the Chancellor Medal for Honor. I have more medals now. Thank you very much, Chancellor Tong, and thank you, NYU Shanghai. My last experience related to New York was in 2015 during the bidding process for the Beijing 2022 Winter Olympics and Paralympic Games. I was there to promote the bid and convince people why China could successfully host the Winter Olympic Games. During the trip, I met with Angela Reggio, the 2 times Olympic gold medalist for the US women's ice hockey team. We had a beautiful brunch in the downtown of Manhattan, and then she proposed to take a walk in the Central Park. That was a really cold day, but the air was so crisp and my heart was filled with hope and anticipation. During the walk, we talked about how both of us started skating and how our first Olympic experience was and how our family and friends were supporting us. And we also shared some view of what was happening in the world at that time and what kind of a future we were facing. We were both surprised by the fact that even though we grew up in different countries, we were so much alike in our passion for sport and our beliefs in sports. And at the end of our visit, she wished China win the bid. Fast forward to 2022, just a few months ago, athletes from all over the world who overcame the tremendous challenges of the COVID pandemic and living through great uncertainty gathered in Beijing. When they arrived, I was so excited and moved. And of course, their performances became a focal point for the world, and they competed to fulfill their lifelong dreams. And they competed for the honor of their countries by respecting the same rules and respecting each other. On top of that, they also supported each other and celebrate together. They showed the world that even though we look different and have different beliefs, we could still be together, show our talents, and share in the glory of human achievement and experience. This is the power of sports that I believe in, which has always inspired me to move forward. Chancellor Tong's early said he wished you could be like me, learn from enduring unusual physical and mental challenges in athletic training. I can deeply feel Chancellor Tong's love for you. However, I would like to expand on his words. None of us can choose when the pandemic may end or when the life will get back to normal, just like we cannot choose the family we are born into, but we can always choose the attitude we will bring towards the challenges and the difficulties. Such attitude will be the foundation upon which you can build on your future. And the hardships you face today may one day prove to be the best training program for a stronger you. I would like to share a personal story. In 1998, I participated in my first Winter Olympic Games in Nagano, Japan. As a new world champion in 97, of course, my goal was to win medals or even gold medals in the Olympics. However, reality was far from what I hoped. I was disqualified in both events that I entered. And in one of the events, the women 1,000 meters, I in fact broke the world record in the semifinal and crossed the finish line first in the final, but I was disqualified 2 minutes later. The taste of victory was so close, yet so far away. Can you imagine how that must have felt? Faced with such result, it seemed I had no choice. I suppose I could have blamed the referee as judgment was quite controversial after seeing the replay. Then life moved on. But to be honest, I knew it was not going to help with solving the issue. And I was worried that might happen again in the future races. Then I decided to face the defeat head on. not blame the referee or other skaters, but focus on myself to find out where I could do better and use it as a motivating factor to moving forward. Because of the positive choice I made for myself in 1998, I was able to win each of the next 5 World Championships, 5 years World Championships following the Nagano Olympics. So hardship can indeed make you stronger, but only through your positive thinking. The pandemic of the past 2.5 years has been a big challenge of all of us, me included, especially the lockdown of the last couple of months. I have experienced confusion, anger, dissatisfaction, and the fear of the uncertain future. You see, for athletes, having a goal, putting in your best effort is not a problem. The problem is you don't have a sense of purpose and direction. After my loss in Nagano, I was faced with a decision whether to train for another 4 years for next Olympics. But the decision was far from a clear cut. I would be 4 years older. I already had some injuries. And even if I arrived in next Olympics in good shape, there was no guarantee that I could win, like in Nagano. I also knew that if I couldn't give myself a clear sense of purpose, even if I continue to train and compete, I might suffer from a lack of motivation and self-confidence, especially when faced with the challenge and defeat. After struggle for about a month, I realized that I could accept failure, but I couldn't accept a not 100% dedicated me. Once I came to this realization, the rest became clear and simple. During the following 4 years, I didn't wave, and I was able to enjoy the learning and the growth that came with every challenge and the failure. And the realization gave me the self-confidence and the determination that eventually helped me to achieve my first goal, which is also the first gold medal for China in Winter Olympics. The wisdom gained from those previous experiences have helped me get through the last couple of months of lockdown time with a positive attitude. I'm still trying my best, hoping everything goes well, but I'm also ready to meet the challenge. Aim high, stay ground, keep learning. Those are the goals I set for myself after I retired and start my new life. I founded the Champion Foundation and started my skating club, devote myself to developing sports for good and dedicated my time to work in international sports organizations. I have learned that aiming high will help you to ignore short-term setbacks and give you a sense of purpose and make you strong. And if that long-term mission helps to make a positive contribution to society, you will receive your fair share. So I encourage you to make that alignment, and you will find such alignment will bring you happiness. Stay grounded and keeping learning is the way to help achieve your goals and dreams over your lifetime. Last but not least, believe in the power of love, because I believe the love of your family, your school, your teachers, your friends have helped you to shape who you are and have helped you to arrive at today's special occasion. You have already achieved so much. You will have help to shape the future of the world. May the force be with you. Go NYU Shanghai. 加油!